Hey people, here for your weekly, at this point, reading. I already prayed over the cards and shuffled, pulled 3 cards. I like to try and get a feel for them before I start recording. I feel like saying out in nature, so it could be a call to get out in nature more. I guess everybody's able to. Deep breaths, I'm hearing. I don't know, I heard Aristotle. I don't know what that even, is that a name? Aristocratic. Anyway, so the cards that came out is the Ace of Wands, which could be anything like passionate, brand new opportunities, getting out. I'm in a new coffee shop here. It's a real beautiful space. I actually took some videos, so I'll probably load that up on like a little short. But real cool idea to have like a coffee shop. It's like bar mixture. So to me, that's like new ideas, like experiencing new things. It could be a brand new opportunity, definitely in love or matters of the heart. This is the 10 of Cups, so this is like, I'm hearing special ed, like I'm your heart, your idol, your hardest title, numero uno. I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know. I guess things becoming clear. I'm hearing like following directions, like being guided to the things that you love. Like, I know, I feel like a lot of people, when you say this is a love reading, they're like, I don't care about love and this, that, and the other. But I always say, out of the heart flows the issues of life. Like, if you don't want love or value love or something like that in your life, then like, what are you doing? Like, even if you're going after like passions or goals and things like that, like, it's something that you love. It's something that you have to love. It's almost like a similar feeling of going after the person that you want. It's funny, we just got the story in here, and the guy, you could tell he loves his wife so much, but she lost a bet and had to ask him out on a date, and it was like basically the turning point, you know, of his life or whatever. So that was cool. Then there's the 5 of Swords that came out too, which to me denotes I'm getting like you can't solve your problems at the same level that you made them. You feel what I'm saying? So it causes for like a higher level of thinking, an understanding of things, you know, perhaps leaving things, people, places, things, hence the swords, you know, that may have broken your heart, you know, just things that you see, things that you have observed and things like that. I'm hearing like it is what it is, like giving those things it is what it is mentality and almost letting it go so that you can rise above it and be able to still maintain the things that you are seeking, which, you know, like I said, could be relationships and things like that. It was funny, I was watching it was somebody's like YouTube, you know, like if you're scrolling or something to do something and you end up hearing, you know, what the person was saying, and he was saying like a lot of times, like, there's a lot of relationships and people that don't get together, and it's not because they weren't meant to be together. It was because, like, when things came against them, they didn't fight for it. You know what I mean? They didn't fight hard enough for it. So in a sense, you know, like the double one, you know, type of thing. So he was like, I wish I even looked at the person's name, but, you know, in a sense, he was saying like, if you really want something, don't be, just because adversity comes, don't just be like, oh, I don't want it, or I can find something better, like that. Like, trust the spark, that you have with it. That's why they say like childlike imaginations and stuff like that, because even in another video, the father, he was doing affirmations of a real bitch. He was saying, I'm the father that never grew up. So he's like 40. His kids is looking at him crazy, but he's out there, hype me up, and that's kind of like the generation that I grew up in. We like to dance, we like to have fun, we like to kick it, and laugh. Yeah, we get to the business. We was always real smart and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely get like nowadays people kind of try to like associate lightheartedness or movement or passion with like immature, childish behavior. It's what keeps us flawless, at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Doing the things that we love, no matter what it is. So I guess that's why I'm saying, that's maybe why I was saying like, oh, in the beginning, get into nature. It's something that you love, like, oh, I love fishing, I love taking walks on the beach, stuff like that. It's like what you love. And in this way, that also mirrors like your masculine and your feminine, so that, you can have more balance. I made a post and it was like, I put the big back music on it. So anyway, follow me at I Am Baddie Productions. Underscore, you'll figure it out. You'll see me on Instagram. But anyway, I did a video and it was like, we at the Waffle House eating fat food, but then for lunch we eating the crazy, most healthy salad. Like, at the end of the day, it is balance. You know what I'm saying? So it is mirroring, and keeping the both sides of yourself happy. I'm also getting this, that like a lot of people feeling like they had to hide certain aspects of themselves or whatever. Like, say like for females, when they like, oh, when Cardi B was like, oh, you gotta be toxic with a dude, I think it creates a false narrative that you have to maybe do something extra, or maybe even be something that you're not. But I just feel like everybody has like their light and their dark, their good days and their bad days. And like true love is somebody that really accepts that from you. So you have to accept that from yourself. You know what I mean? And like just be okay with all the aspects of who you are. In order to attract, your tribe, or be open to the things that you are passionate about. Don't tell me to get out your business, like, to me, this is like realizing that you love your badass behavior, or, your crazy boyfriend, or, you like to go shoot guns, you know what I'm saying, at the range, or whatever it is that people think is toxic. You love to take pictures in the nude and, admire your body, or, get attention from people sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, wow, like, I like that, it turns me on type of shit. Like, just being, like, okay with it. Like, that's where the money is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you love it, that's where the money is. Like, that's pretty much it. And you're going to keep yourself sinking in the sand if you don't pursue it, if you don't, like, allow your higher self to, like, call you into it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm also getting, like, with this with the singular wand here that is almost like, I keep hearing the Nicki Minaj, and I never mention everything I dabble in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be wherewithal of your surroundings enough to know which of your skills to present. You feel what I'm saying? Which of your skills to present? It may not just be one way, but it's that spark of the thing that's gonna work within that moment or whatever. And to me, it's like, that's building legacy. I don't even know what else to say. It's like such a good reading. It's basically saying, like, follow your heart. Some lady was walking past us, and she had on the sneakers, and it said Atreyu. And if anybody's like from my era or whatever, the never ending story, you know, and Falcor be looking, and he's like, Atreyu. And the princess is like, Atreyu, only you can defeat the nothing. You know what I mean? It's like only you can get outside of your own head to rise above and know, you know what I'm saying, what you need or whatever. Yeah, it's like a time to cry, a time to die, and a time to do, like, die to the old self and stuff like that. I say le petit mort or something like that. It's like a little death, which is actually like, they said the French, who said, like, Freddie Cree Summers had a thing, and she was saying, like, the French say le petit mort, like, you die a little bit when you have an orgasm or whatever. And I guess her point was, like, just the transformation of it all, you know, like, if you develop a new mindset right now, then you have killed the old version of yourself and step into a new version of yourself. If you letting go things that don't work, then it's like that person and that part of you that's attached to whatever outcomes that have is gone, because now you develop a new mindset that will propel you higher in life. A new creation. Be a new creation. Grow. I think that's about all I'm going to say about that. Love you. Bye.